Welcome to another edition of the FSM Prep Rally. I'm Joe Arrigo. With me is Big Antt, and we've seen a pretty good game tonight where Gorman beat DP 41-3. The first 3 points Gorman is allowed to a Las Vegas high school team this year.
Yeah, and the game was closer than it ended up being. For a halftime, 14-3, Bishop Gorman, but Desert Pines had some good drives, man. They was rolling down the field. I think their first drive, they made it down to the 1 yard line. Gorman held them to the field goal, but otherwise, they came out, played, impressed me. I didn't think they were going to show up like that. At the end of the day, I think they took Gorman out their game and made them play their game.
Yes.
Which was smart by them.
And they did a good job of really controlling the clock early on, having long drives, keeping Gorman's offense off the field. But, now Gorman has their sights set on something bigger, and it continues on next week. They have a rivalry game.
Yeah.
As you'll see in a second, Liberty beat Arborview 24-9.
24-9.
In a game that was another good game. Yeah. And, again, it's the two top teams in the 5A section for the southern side going at it. And, this is the second straight week that I came away impressed with DP. Other than what is, I think, the biggest crutch that they have is discipline, self-discipline. Yeah. They played a really good game tonight. Yeah,
on the field you can see the talent there, Joe. Just certain little things need to be tweaked here and there. But yeah, they showed up versus Liberty and showed up versus Bishop Gorman, the only team in Vegas to score, and maybe the only team to keep it this close. Hey, shout out to Liberty next week.
Coach Morocco, you see, here's all the Liberty bulletin board material coming from Antt. Here it is. Ant's going to have to go take this clip, and he's going to run it and run it and run it.
My name's Joe Arrigo.
Right now, let's check the scoreboard for the rest of the scores, playoff games around the Valley. That was our top 10 scores from around the Valley playoff edition. All right, Antt, who is our player of the game, sir?
We got Trench. What's your last name, Trench?
Kekahuna.
Yep, I'm not going to be able to say that.
Yeah, we're going to say Trench.
I'm going to keep calling him Trench.
All right.
My man, once he got here on the scene at Bishop Gorman, he let him know what time it was. A lot of people, I try to tell people what was coming. They're like, nah, they ain't got nobody else at wide receiver. I'm like, hey, I didn't know it was going to be 2-3, but I kept saying, Trench, he's coming.
Yeah, you did. And so, man, over 100 yards a night, touchdown. How you feel?
I feel good. Just had to stay with God's plan. He led me the way, so it was good.
Keep God first. Mm-hmm. Got 1,000 on the year?
I think so. I'm at 848, so we'll see how this game goes.
How does it feel to be in the Bishop Gorman program?
It feels good. How I like to prepare you for college and stuff. So, and to be that in high school is like a real big blessing, So yeah, it's real good.
Looking at this game, you played a team that maybe athlete for athlete is probably the closest to you guys in the Valley. Yeah. Speed-wise. What did you come away from the game now, and it's only been a few minutes, but take yourself out of it. How do you feel you guys matched up with them in overall?
Desert Pines?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like they did a pretty good job, like how the DBs, their guarding was pretty good, but, we just came out to win, like how we work hard and stuff, so I feel like we did good against them. We came out to dub.
Yeah, they impressed me because, they showed up ready to play, but you guys did Bishop Gorman things at the end of the day. I think, is it me or did y'all go back in the locker room and he refocused you guys? Because y'all came out a different team.
Yeah, halftime he came in yelling, Coach Browner. So
how often do you see that, though?
Every day I practice. Every day I practice. That's what he keeps us accountable and stuff, so I like it.
No matter what's the score, every day is just high level.
0-0.
Yep.
0-0. That's how the mindset
and that's what you want to be pushed. You want to be pushed to the max so you get the best out of yourself.
Always push your limits.
Yeah.
Is this everything you thought about when you came here?
Yeah, I seen that like when I was down in St. Louis, like when we came up here to play. I seen like that kind of atmosphere when like the Gorman would play. Everybody, how they'll be holding each other accountable and stuff. How the coaches. So yeah, I kind of expected that when coming up here in May.
And I see you want to be great. You want to be the best you can be.
Yeah, always.
You always putting in the extra work after practice, just working hard.
Mm-hmm.
What motivates you?
To be honest, the people that believe in me and God.
Mm-hmm.
The people that believe in me, because my uncle, he told me, don't always prove your haters wrong. Prove the people that believed in you right. So I kind of just keep that in my head, and I just do everything for my family and for my grandma. So that's what keeps you motivated. And Kobe Bryant. So
Okay.
Really, you got Mamba mentality?
Mamba mentality.
Oh, I love it.
And workouts.
Woo, I love it. In fact, let's see some of that work on the highlights that Tristan Lacoste directed right now. It's the prep rally on Franchise Sports Media. That was our player of the game, Trench from Gorman. You seen the highlights right there, 41-3. And okay, let's just get right to it. Next week, this is what we've been waiting for. Liberty Gorman part, which 15, 20,
I don't know.
Infinity.
This is the rivalry. I mean, they got Gorman 1 year. I think that to like refocus Bishop Gorman. The whole program, you had a program changing. That was like a program changing loss.
It was, and I was still interested to see what 2020 was going to be like.
Yeah.
You know, that Liberty returned a bunch of guys. That was some real good football right
COVID.
there. Man, why shouting out COVID?
Oh yeah.
And all in that crazy stuff.
Yeah, but next week's the big game. You know, winner wins that. You know, that's state champion.
It is.
5A.
It is.
Let's be real.
Let's be real
State
about it.
championship games next week.
Yeah, not in
The
Carson
North might
City.
have something to say about that, but
Winter is here.
oh, is it like some Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Stuff? I never seen that, but I heard that before.
Guess where we're going to be next week?
In Game of Thrones?
No, guess where we're going to be next week?
I don't know.
What high school are we going to be at next week?
Liberty.
You already know.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're going to be at next week. 5A Southern State Championship game. And, you know, it's going to be one of them games where it's going to be a battle.
Yeah.
It's going to be will versus will, power versus power, speed versus speed. And you know what? You can't cut out Coach Morocco, what he's got up his sleeve, and you never know what's going to happen next week with Gorman once they get refocused.
It's literally Liberty versus Bishop Gorman. These programs are bigger than just one player. Both programs. I know people feel like once my kid leaves, good luck.
Yeah.
Once this kid leaves, good luck. No, that school these two schools will be around for the next 10, 15 years, still playing high-level high school football.
Well, yeah, once they restructure 5A, if there is one next year, you'll look at what they have going on, and it's going to be these two teams staying in there. If there was relegation, these would be the only two teams that would not drop at any point.
Yeah, there's no question. Oh, and who else? Desert Pines, they're not going nowhere.
Nah, and they keep the ball moving, and they can tighten some stuff up. You're right.
Yeah.
Then Arborview is always good, and then after that you have kind of a group of teams that can go up or down. Mm-hmm. And we've seen tonight the team that's not going to go down anytime soon is Bishop Gorman. Yeah. We'll be at Liberty next week for the game of the week, the 5A Southern Section title game. And, man, shout out to everybody who won. Shout out to all the players, too, that played this year. Yeah. They don't get enough love. You guys go through a lot week in and week out. We appreciate the love you give us a franchise.
Yeah, man. We always show love. Y'all show love back. Hey, man, get your bodies right because I know it hurts. You remember that feeling?
Oh, God.
In the seasons, all you get. And then, I don't know if it was you like this, but after a while, you start missing the
oh, you do? You're like, man, when can I get back out there?
Yeah, so good luck to the kids. Get focused. Get ready for the next season, whether it's college or high school football.
Wherever it is, franchise will be there.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you next week from Liberty High School, where Gorman will travel to take on Liberty for the state title game. Well, the southern section, but really state title game. Yeah. He's Big Antt. Check him on the Porterway podcast. I'm Joe Arrigo. We'll see you next week.
All right, we out.